Good evening. Happy day. It's Thursday. Year of our Lord. Oh Lord. Who really knows what time it is? How can you tell when someone's influencing you wrong? Do you have anybody in your life that, although their behavior and everything is okay, your thoughts of them, your perception of them has a real bad effect on you? Has this ever happened to you? Probably has. Now, if someone's behavior and the way that they act is on point, most of the times they can interact with anyone that they want to. So think of it like as if you were somehow to be influenced negatively, and someone engages you, you become friends, and all of their behavioral interactions were fine. They didn't do anything weird. They didn't say anything fucked up. They didn't fuck with you. But their presence, the idea of them, began to take even a heavier toll than somebody that you actually did. What kind of situation is that? That's a real situation. I think a lot of times, because we're supposed to be discerning in this world, we're supposed to notice things, and I think we have all kinds of challenges set up for ourselves so that if we let somebody into our life, if we interact with them, and we're not a good influence. Like when you're not a good influence on somebody and someone has their shit together, it's sort of a piece of shit move for you to fuck with them and interact with them, unless you're just about the life. You know, about that life, just getting whatever you want, just pillaging. But if you know you're not a good influence and you pull away and you let that person go, that's sort of like a plus to you. It shows that you were aware. It shows that you had care and compassion for someone else's situation other than your own ass. And that's not an easy thing to do. These are the tasks that are set before you on the positive path. People that are pieces of shit, they don't care about you. You know? So interacting with you or not interacting with you, that's like expecting a thief to care about whether you go to college or not. Somebody that just robbed you, they're gonna have to tell you, stay studying, kid. It's not gonna happen. So how do you tell? Because there are people like that. And if you can take the test, like you can take the test of life as a test, you can be aware of the situations in life to be like, okay, I'm supposed to do something with this. I'm supposed to take this fucking bad thing that happened, this negative emotion that I have, and I'm supposed to transform it into something. I'm supposed to alchemize it. That's where personal alchemy is fucking key. Alchemists weren't as much trying to turn lead into gold as they were trying to turn the spiritual lead into gold. Alchemy is one of the most allegorical arts that there is. And see, a lot of it is true because the states of the metals, the corrodability or not, of a substance is an identifying process that we can go through in our lives. Like when you go through calcination, that's like being hit with such a hot, fiery heat that you just turn into white powder, calcinated. Or condensation, when you have your emotions pulled up and like on the top of a container, they begin to drip down, like it makes the tears come out of you real heavy. That's all alchemy. So when you do these things, or you become mindful of the process, you don't have to be a fucking alchemist. You don't have to be a level 52 fucking arch wizard in the secret order of the fucking Black Dragon Society. You don't have to be a fucking Shaolin priest. You don't have to be a Buddhist monk. You can partake of all of that shit. Because really, you don't have to know anyone else but yourself. And if you know yourself, you'll be able to endure the circumstances that your life has put you in with your help, and you'll be able to identify with other people in the correct way as to give them either good advice, or at least share an earnest part of your experience that you've had, that you can be like, well, this is what happened to me. Because on the positive path, the other people aren't you, but they are. It's like you're experiencing life through your body, but you're experiencing other aspects of your higher self embodied in the other people that you encounter and meet. Are some of them fucking NPCs? Probably. It stands to reason. I don't think that there's but 3 of us here. Said it. Prime example. The other day I was talking about, there's a thing with the new time, because the new frequency for the newsphere is supposed to be like when we were on synthetic time. Our calendar is 12 and 24, because we have 24 hours in a day. We have 12 hours a day. We have 12 months in the year. So they call that a 1260 cycle. But on the new cycle, why I use this different calendar, I've got a message. I'll show you. How to find it. Turn off your trance music. Hey, shut up. It's calendar. Sorry for the inconvenience. See, it goes by a 1320, because we have 13 major joints. See, our body's not synchronized correctly to the planet. The calendar that's 12 hours a day, 24 hours a day, 12 months a year, 60 minutes, 60 seconds to the minute. That's actually synchronized to people that come, they're probably the Nibiruans, because they have 6 fingers. So 6 and 6 is 12. We have 10 fingers. So we have 10, 20, 10 and 10 fingers and toes. Most of us. Maybe you, Jethro, out there. Ice Cube, do you have 6 or 7 toes? I have the correct amount of toes on both of my feet. Hey, some people have more. Those conehead motherfuckers from the prior times, those guys had 6 fingers and toes and double rows of teeth, because their anatomy was from another planet or some shit. or an earlier time, probably Mars. I don't know. You know, there was some other people that came off here. If it's the angels, whoever's interacting with us has a parasitic relationship over us, like you see with the elite. They're narcissistic, they're psychopathic, because the negative path's destiny plan, manifest destiny, is to bypass the heart. They don't go through the green because they can't do that, but they get shut down at the 6th chakra and have to repolarize. Because after the third eye, after the indigo chakra level, that's the unity. And then beyond unity, you have contact with intelligent infinity, which will give you into access to intelligent energy. And that's the creator powers. And this is already going on for you people in a lot of ways. Maybe some of you know it. Maybe some of you are fucking masterminds. You out there fucking just manifesting shit like a motherfucker, tearing shit down. That's the goal, because you're going to be a creator-destroyer. You can't make creation without having to destroy some previous creation. Anyway, my personal story was, they talk about the binary triplet in there because it's some feature that you encounter like this. You see this 3-pack of movies? You've got Cliff Robertson and George Chakiris. Squadron 633. I've never seen it. My remote control on my DVD player doesn't work anymore. I stepped on it, fucking broke. I heard it crack. It's fucking done with. You've got here David L. Walper. It's almost like my dad's Whopper. He's the Whopper supercomputer. The Bridge at Remagen. Another one. Guys, these are 3-pack war movies. And then you have The Devil's Brigade. So there was like two areas that I noticed the other day, because I was working with 3 pyramids, 3 specific energies, and they came up and it sort of like pushed me into a 3 into 1, because one of my alter egos is Trinitron, which is, yes, it's a Japanese TV, but it's also a 3-form, a form of my alter ego. It's just another ego. We have all different types of egos that we put on for different situations. I don't wear them for my communicative phase right now. But what I was trying to say was, this one person in my life, although they act correct, their behavior's been fine, they've had a bad influence on me. They're negatively influencing me by doing nothing. And it's something missing that's not there, that it's almost not human, that I pick up on. And I had to block them. And I got confirmation of that because like I said, I've been listening to the One-on-One Bhakti channel, and it said that someone around you is negatively influencing you. And I believe it. Why would I just take what they say and believe it like that? Because I already had these thoughts going on. I have confirmation bias. But the person somehow is. They are. And really, my real point to that is to say, the person doesn't know shit about my own personal life, but they continually fill me in with stories of all their stuff, all they've had going on, what happened in their life, all their people, and they don't know shit about me. Someone who doesn't know shit about you, doesn't have a real interest in you, but maybe can dump all their stuff on you, they're a bad influence on you, because that's not a balanced way to be. It's not. a lot of times whenever someone's able to use their gifts like insights, like if they read cards, if they're a really good counselor to someone, that cost of that is a cost, because there has to be some balance there, or you end up being drained from that person. And you will find that a lot of these dynamics with the narcissist is as if it's a narcissist is somehow, it's like if you had a dark wizard controlling the giant, because it's a giant and it's the powerhouse. It's like a master blaster situation. Who runs Spider Town? He's the little narcissist piece of shit. Master Blaster is the big cone head with the fucking double rows of teeth. And he just rides his back around. You know, it's like, it's a throwback dynamic from the prior times that's making a comeback. The two-man group of the fucking powerhouse and the dominator. So I don't know, that's just some insight, but I thought I'd bring this question because I just smoked and I've been really thinking on what I wanted to bring, because I'm trying to bring some focus into these messages, because I think that we're in a critical time, and that I think it's important. I think it's important to earnestly share your experience to the world in some sort of way, and use that ability to share and be transparent to your own fucking benefit for being more open. Because all this shit is watching you and listening to you. Fucking make there be a point to it.